Life to be a breeze, baby. Stop resisting. Hey, and let it come to me. Woo!
I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my soul. I love his voice because it keeps me alive.
Hey, show enough.
And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down,
What we do?
I just hop up on
Go
my
ahead.
bubbles and
Go ahead. Yeah. Woo.
everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me.
Help me say it,
Everything
y'all.
that I ever wanted will be given to me.
It could be given
It will
to
be
you.
given to me.
And you and you and you.
It will be given to me.
Hey, hey, hey. Huh.
I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on the green bubble. No trouble on another level. Everything I ever want was given. Every car I ever want was driven. Black and brilliant, educated and cocky. Destined for greatness, man. No one can stop me. If you need the blueprint, just watch me. I back the block, it's not a game, like Monopoly.
I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive.
Keeps me alive, baby.
When the troubles of the world are bringing me
Go get
down,
'em, Chris.
I just hop up on my bubbles and
Get up and dance, y'all. Come on, y'all.
I'm bubbling. You can't stop my dough. You can't stop my.
That's what you better tell people. Bears in the bubbles. Bubbles.
Lovely,
They
bubbly.
gonna think you crazy. Stop my dough, but you got to say, I got to do what I got to do. Hey, 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 hey.
Everything that I ever wanted,
Come on, y'all.
that I ever needed, it will be given to me.
You and you and you
I
and
stop Craig
you.
Momming myself. Hey, I stop Craig Momming myself. Put the bears in the bubble.
There's a bubble, there's a bubble, yeah.
I stop Craig
Go, go, go.
I stop Craig.
Stop Craig, my man, yourself. They don't know what that is yet. Some people, but they will.
Lovely, I'm bubbly. Feel me. Feel me. The bears in the bubbles.
Bubbles.
I can feel it.
Yes, I can.
I can taste it.
Show now.
Every morning when I wake,
Bubbles.
I'm jumping
Do it again, Chris.
in my vortex, y'all.
Oh.
To be in my boom room.
I
got my blue
Oh,
Where all my blue dots
oh
at?
yeah.
Ooh.
You know where they at. They're at the gates. They're at the gates of Bears and Bubbles University, and they falling over each other trying to get in. It's like the Black Friday post
Cardio burns
holiday
fat, right?
sale
No.
is what's happening.
Cardio
Is that my
actually
phone?
burns calories.
Oh wow, we got
usually in the form of carbs in the
Shahrazad,
bloodstream
we
that are
got
then
Terrence,
replaced
we
with
got
the very next meal that you eat and store it as
Chappelle,
more fat.
Ivory,
This is
we
why
got
when
Troy,
you even eat
Latanya,
low-calorie foods or run for an
Tiffany,
hour a day, it seems like you get
that's
softer.
all I can
but you
see.
don't-
And Rashad popping in right there with a great morning and 2 dots up. Throw your dots and your bubbles up. Happy
Hey.
bubbling morning. Bears and Bubbles is back to you, baby.
Bears and Bubbles is back,
Yes.
and it's gonna be some trouble.
Hey now, hey now.
Bears and Bubbles is back.
You already know. We freestyling songs, we freestyling raps.
Yes.
We coming with all of the goodies and all of the snacks. Y'all know what time it is. It's Clark Studios. I'm Sister Lynn, Sister Chris, Brother Jay, Black Monopoly, La Familia, in the place to be. Happy everything to your anniversary, birthday. You know what the deal is. This is celebration, rain, sleet, or snow in Clark
Hey.
Studios.
Clark
Woo, woo,
Studios.
If you haven't already, now's a good time to swing on over to Distro Kid and cop that singing in the background. Yes.
Yay.
We put it down, Sister Chris and Sister Lynn, on that album produced by Black Monopoly and J. Clark Productions. Yeah, Copper Squad.
What up, fam? So check this out. This the first day getting back started, so we gonna get right into it.
Get
because
into it.
there's no form of fashion. We gonna figure out how this thing needs to go. What I want to ask y'all some questions. Today's message is called "The Proof is in the Pudding." Now, y'all, I'm gonna have to get up and run out and get my notes. But I want y'all to discuss how do you know this shit work? How do we know Bears and Bubbles work? Because we starting to back up again. So which one of y'all want to start off with that? The proof is in the pudding. How do we know this shit work?
Ew.
Okay, well, Lynn, there you go. Let me run out and get my sheet of paper so I can be ready. Then I'll be right back. Damn.
Well, the proof is in the pudding such that we're having class right now. Bada bing, bada boom. Hello. Y'all wanted it, so here it is. We back. The master teacher and the master students with the master class so you can master your mind and your manifestations masterfully. Okay? We are in line. It's 2021 and we still here, baby. That's a bubble. Give it up for Bears and Bubbles. We had a birthday, right? The Bears and Bubbles is like 2-3 years old anniversary, so that's another reason you know that it works, because we are constantly accruing new blue dots, and the older first and second generation blue dots are constantly climbing to new heights. We got all types of things stirring in the blue dot pot of activity. We got PhDs and doctors and Forex traders and you name it, production. People got albums, people got families and kids and all types of testimonies. So we already know what time it is.
So what are you saying, Chris? My
Put
volume?
your volume up.
My microphone volume.
people
Okay,
sing it
okay,
loud.
okay. So my microphone, Chris, what makes you think Bears and Bubbles work? How do you know this shit work at this point?
Everything. Oh my God, everything. Like everything y'all watching is Bears and Bubbles. Like going to getting my bachelor's, getting my master's, laughing because I know I'm getting my PhD, because I know that I have been manifesting every step due to what I've learned in Bears and Bubbles. And even in a defiance of what I was learning, I was still manifesting. You know what I'm saying? So when us, like Science said, us getting back up here, it's a manifestation of another season, because we know it works so much that we want to just tell everybody about how it works.
Y'all already know it. Now, me personally, this shit works. I know this shit works. Some right now, the camera's not linking on me. Let me say this. Let me get started. Let me switch to the board, then switch to me. Let's see. It's not switching to me. Let me switch to the board. Now switch to me.
To the board. To the board.
Hold on.
To the board.
Okay,
To
so
the board.
first of all, let me say this. I know this shit works because of how hard we work to do it. Like to be up at 9 o'clock, this shit goes on way before 9. But this setup is not the setup I purchased. Y'all know we on the old setup. We didn't purchase a whole lot of stuff for the setup. And the funny thing is, last night, once I got this shit working and going perfect, it was like the machine that I just bought just dropped out. So I hit them motherfuckers on support. Naturally, support won't open. So I'm going to hit them up today. I'm going to have to get a new machine. But long story short, the reason I know this shit works is we here and we hungry. I've been starving for this shit. People from class been asking me, when you gonna start Bears and Bubbles back up? When you gonna do it? When you gonna do it? And it's crazy because it's a lot of work to it, but it feels good. It actually feels good. Number two, the reason I know it worked, and I want to get y'all to get into it, is this is what going on 4 years in August that we have been a union. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I want y'all to discuss with, I'm going to let Lynn go first just for the sake, because I know her camera come up. 4 years. My man asked me the other day, he said, Jay, has they ever gotten a fight? He said, has they gotten an argument? I said, no. He was like, come on, man, come on. I like, never. I said, not unless they didn't had a riff or tiff behind my back or something. So, Lynn, you and Chris, 4 years, sister wives. What has Bears and Bubbles done, first of all, for you to even want to come up here? Speak on that, and then speak on you and her getting along, and then I'm going to pass it to Chris, and then I'm going to go to the board and get right into the message about the proof being in the pudding.
Well, Bears and Bubbles was a manifestation of my mind. Time I had spent searching, seeking mental clarity, dealing with stress and anxiety and what we call depression back in the day. And so I was looking for it. And when I found it, it was just like the most amazing thing. Like, okay, here's something that can take everything that I've already been exposed to and break it down and make it very simple and easy, elementary to follow. It's you either bubbling pink or you bubbling green. You either going to the boom boom room or you down in Debbie land. So that was a masterful manifestation. I think I was one of the students, the way Jay tells us, like, yo, what's up with these classes, bro? When you coming with the master's class, stop all that jaw jacking and come with it. So that led to me being introduced to Chris and the rest of the Black Monopoly family, La Familia, Naked Girls at the time. And so that whole conglomerate of talent was just like so attractive. And being that we were teaching and learning about the laws of attraction, I just felt highly in tune and aligned with the purposes of the greater good for the community, for the family, for our legacy, and for our culture. And Bears and Bubbles has been the key to allow me to maintain in this space as a sister, as a wife, because I chose it, and being accountable for the life that I lead every day. Like, I can bubble high and green because I'm in my boom boom room. We are the vortex.
Let me cut you off and let me get to Chris because I know how you get.
Yeah,
I got to get to
like,
a lesson because I got a good
it.
message.
Yeah.
Chris,
there it is.
What about you? Let's see. That's how it does. Like I said, let's go back to me. Let's go to the board. It seemed like it needs to go to the board, but there we go. Well, either way, we will have the new setup when it looked good, but I just wanted to be smooth, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk about that. Chris, you, Bears and Bubbles, how has it helped this whole sister-wife situation and your whole life, our whole marriage, everything?
So, people act like when people ask me how you not jealous, how you not this, how you not that. Bears and Bubbles taught me how to live in my moment and enjoy the emotions that I was feeling, like the trueness in life. Because once I realized how unaccountable I was to so many things in life, I wanted to be accountable to every moment of my life. So in the transition of another person coming here, even in the real moments of maybe of a woman saying, of whatever jealousy or whatever you could feel when somebody comes, when you feel that with someone, Bears and Bubbles says they deserve to be in a vortex just like you, bitch. You get what I'm saying? So I can't be jealous of nobody for that thing that I wish I had or didn't have or whatever the case or didn't do, because that person is living out their vortex just like me, and it makes you want to be a part of helping people manifest the happiness in their life. You know what I'm saying? So that's how this has been able to be something. I think that
Let me say something real quick. You said something that I didn't mean to cut you off, but I had to cut you off because y'all make these profound points as women, and y'all are so used to just talking and women not responding. Like me and Lynn was talking about Drink Champs last night, a forum where women could just freely talk, right? So y'all make these profound points. You said Lynn being here, like how could you hate on her for wanting to be in a space that you want to be in? That's kind of like me. How could I hate on a guy for liking you when I like you?
Yeah.
I remember when I first met Chris, there was this cat, and I'm not going to say his name. He was a cool cat. Nice job, nice guy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of situations going good for him, and he really liked Chris. And when I met him, he started kind of following me through Facebook and kind of started opening his mind up and mentoring him. And then he started asking me questions about how to deal with his son and how to deal with his baby mama and how to deal with his stepson in different situations because he was watching my life. And one day I was over at the school and he just came up to me. He was like, man, I just want to say to you, I just want to apologize. You know, I lusted after your woman. I said, well, I can understand how you liked it. He was like, no, man, I'm a man of God and I'm in love with your wife and blah, blah, blah. And I follow your page. And he was like, I'm going to block myself off your page. And I was like, man, fuck that shit. I said, bro, Chris is an angel. I said, I understand how you love her because I love her. So it's almost like, how the fuck can I hate the next man for wanting a Ferrari? Or how the fuck can I hate somebody else for going after, I like Sister Tyson. So I want to fuck Sister Tyson. So if there's any motherfuckers out here that like midgets or Sister Tysons, I can't hate on that. So Chris, I want to give you a major. That's a major thing to say. Lynn, you want to comment on that? Like, what do you feel about that statement? What she just said about how do you feel about letting someone be in a space that you want to be in because you know you want to be in it?
I think that's dope. I mean, I think that's part of the whole process of changing your union over. Like, that would have to be the healthiest mindset that could facilitate that type of environment.
Now, as y'all can see, Chris, I'm going to bring it back to you. Don't worry about the green screen and all the back, the program, that slowness. We're going to get all that together. Let's just worry about, but that's me. I'm OCD. But I'm going to talk about that because I really want to get into that. We talking about the proof is in the pudding, and we're going to break the word proof down and prove, and we're going to have some fun today, and we're going to get right in the message. Keep me on a time or two. So, Chris, what's up with that? Speak on that again or elaborate on how does it feel? Because you said some one time, and that's when it first hit me. You said to one of your clients, and she was fine as shit. You was like, I wish I could share Javon with you so you could see how it feel to have a responsible, loving, caring. Speak on that because people look at you and your decisions, and some people look down on it, but we going to get into a deep message today based off of this conversation of our polygamous relationship. It's really something strange that, go ahead, speak on that.
The freedom in humbling yourself to like know that you're not the only one for someone. Like, you can't go nowhere from there, right? And so when you understand Bears and Bubbles, that the way you feel, if you feel low is a choice, if you feel high is a choice. When you in those moments that women are scared to feel, I know I don't have to feel like that. I know that's just you get what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, I was thinking one day after having a conversation about the how can I do this? How can I do that? And then I was like, yo, I feel alive. I've been walking around life scared to feel how it feels to love somebody so much and that person didn't love me, and I think the person don't love me because they love somebody else, but that's just our perception. You know what I'm saying? So once I faced that, almost like that fear, it opened my whole mindset up because that's the only thing I cared about.
So are you saying once you realize that you're not going to lose something and something is yours, all fear is gone? Because love is fear. Love is simply once you realize you got something you want, immediately you get scared to lose it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's how people worry about money. Lynn, I want to pose this question to the timeline in a second. And Chris, you get back to it. And Lynn, then I'm going to come back to you. Timeline, how do y'all know this shit work? Give your own quick testimony. Whoever you are in here, I can't read the comments. I don't worry about the comments no more. I don't worry about how many people in class, none of that shit. I got a whole new perspective. I'm going to give y'all some game on that. But timeline, y'all explain how y'all know this shit work. Chris, back to you, though.
What'd you ask me?
Just continue. I want to give the timeline some time to speak,
okay,
and
yeah.
then Lynn read some of the comments. Then I'm going to the board.
So, like, again, as women, we always walking around saying we don't care about stuff, we don't feel stuff and stuff like that. But when you do that, you're not just canceling out how you feel about love. Oh, man, you're canceling out how you feel about your kids, how you feel about the things in your life that matter. Nothing matters when you say, I don't care about that one thing. Because vibrationally, what we learn in Bears and Bubbles and you being this huge as magnet, the universe don't know that you're saying, oh, I just don't care about that thing that you're fake not caring about. It's just saying, oh, okay, I don't care meter. Vibration, bring it there. So we're missing a lot by being scared of one thing. And I was like, I don't want to feel like that.
So Lynn, comments. Has anybody spoke on how Bears and Bubbles has changed their life and the proof in this? Because this is the first class, but I got a message.
Not to that directly, but we did have a comment about feelings and how Bears and Bubbles has showed one of the students how to rise above their emotions in order to stay focused. And that's just part of what the class has taught us. I think predominantly black women to even just be accountable to what those emotions are, and then knowing that we have the option to choose differently. So yeah, sitting in your room being sad and sulky or jealous and envious is a choice. It's a decision. So you can decide to bubble up and do something different. Go dance, prance, have a drink, and flirt with somebody. Okay, get your life back together again.
So now that I got the floor, Chris, I want you to take the marker, go to the board.
Oh,
I'm
here
gonna
they
let Chris.
come.
Okay,
They
Lynn.
just came in.
Lynn, you go ahead.
Yes, all right. So somebody started their own moving company. That's Gabriel Brown, the tree hugger
already
out
know
of Texas.
Gabe.
Yep. Tiffany's got a testimony. She was going through a transition out of a terrible relationship, and Bears and Bubbles came at the perfect time. It helped her to realize that being happy was a choice and helped me to find peace with leaving. Brother Keith Israel manifested healing in his business. My wife are in the best place we have been in since we've been together. So shout out to that man.
Shout out to Keith, man. That brother
Yep.
just went through cancer, and his wife stuck by his side, and he done started a business, came out stronger and smarter than before. You know, I know that attests to their faith. You know what I'm saying? And if he say it had the class help, I appreciate it, man. But we gonna get into proof. Go ahead, Lynn. Who else we got?
All right, we got Sister Blue Dot, Misty
Take your
Chanel.
headphones off. You
She's
don't need
no
them up
longer
there.
depressed. She can rise above her anxiety. She's got new perspectives. She's accomplished goals and still helped her with her grief. Mama Anda, she's more comfortable with her truth and accountable for her actions. It's proved that she can have peace, provided her with peace. She's also doing more, willing to pursue her dreams because she's destined to have it. Brother Terrence says he's learned how to monitor his behavior and feelings, opened up his mind with an understanding of his ego and super ego. Yes, Shaharazad says she watched it all work in our lives, from the Mexican house to a master's. It's been an awesome experience. And Latanya Milton says she loves the realness of Bears and Bubbles. Right on. Thank y'all for the comments, timeline.
And real quick, Shaharazad, I watched her quit her job and start her own business. She's worked from home. She's written a book. She's manifested. Man, I could go down the list of the things that I've seen people in my class. But
She was typing that. The comment came
Yeah.
up as you were saying
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
do what brings me joy for a living now.
Yes,
Book
yes.
almost done.
we're going to get into interests. What I'm into gives me rest, and that's why I'm up here this morning. Chris, so what I want you to do is draw a line straight down by that H real quick. Straight down. That second H in high. We're going to see, can you pay attention and follow instructions at the board real quick? So,
Yes, she
Chris,
can.
you see the
Yes, she
second
can.
H in high? Straight down a line from high to the W in low. Straight down. See, can you do that? Look at Chris.
Gonna draw us a
We're going to
straight
get into this
line.
message. I want Chris, because her handwriting is better, and I want this on a T-shirt, the first one. So make that line a little bit thicker. Now, you ain't got to make it a little bit thicker. It makes sense. Now, split the board in half with the blue line. Take your blue marker and split the board in half. You know, like the middle line from low and split it in half. Yep, there you go. Way to ask.
Gabriel Brown said he's learned how to calm down.
Exactly. So much stuff. Come on, Chris. Let's move. We gotta move. You the lesson drawer. You making it too. Let's go.
Blue Miss says she's more accountable.
Yeah, but I'm getting you to volunteer.
She assists
All right.
in her
I'm
community.
serious about my job.
All right, now that you got that word like that, now cut to me. Let's get to me so we can get some understanding. Y'all know we know this board. We're gonna go back and forth between me and the board. Step to the side, Chris. Just, it don't matter. Just get out in front of the board. Y'all know this board. This board says I feel high and in heaven when I accept my thoughts. We used accept for the word accountable because accountable was just too big. You know what I'm saying? But we can write up accountable. But we really saying I feel high in heaven when I accept my thoughts. I feel high in heaven when I'm accountable for my thoughts. The board also says the very opposite, the exact opposite of high is low. The exact opposite of hell is heaven. The exact opposite of accept is blame, and thoughts, actions. So in turn, you're going to feel low and in hell when you blame others for your actions. Now that's proof in this. Now what I want to do, I want to talk about the word proof. Proof. Everybody put their definition of what they think the word proof means. But let's get right into it. Chris, proof is in the noun form evidence. Evidence. Don't write that up there. I want people to take notes. Proof in the noun form is evidence. I need some motherfucking proof. Proof, right? Proof in the verb form is, look, let me get to the board. Because, Chris, I need you to stay over there. I'm going to come to the board. Boom. All righty. Now I'm coming up to the board. Let me turn my mic on up here. Because they got to get this like this. It's a way they got to get this.
Well, in the meantime, Terrence Evans has testified to the B&B congregation that Bears and Bubbles helped him to communicate with his daughter. Amen. Yes.
All right, now I'm at the board. Chris, you get on that side. You get on that side because I want to write some words up here. I want to talk first. You just stand right there. Stand on this side of the line so you don't fuck that up. All right. Proof. Proof in the noun form. Proof. You need some motherfucking proof. How do we know this shit work? Y'all just described all the nouns. Businesses, jobs, different shit, manifestation, peace, that's a noun.
Relationships.
All relationships, goddamn companies, degrees, polygamy. Proof, the nouns that this shit work. Now, the verb form of proof something, you got to proof something. You got to check to see is the shit right. Proofread, proof test something. You might have to proof strength something. What does that mean? Well, we got this thing up here. We got to put 100 bricks on this motherfucker so we can know how strong it is. You're proof testing something. You're testing the strength of something. You're proofing something. But we also know a noun, also a proof is a picture, a representation of something. I remember I got fucked over as a kid. Speaking of Forex and how I never forget this shit. That's why I never fucked with that Forex shit too early. As a kid, I got fucked up on some proof shit. I needed proof. Y'all ever seen that shit on TV? They say the coins that George Washington had coined, Indian had coined, gold proof. Proof is a image, a copy of something. That's what that means. That's what a lot of people don't realize. These words have so many meanings. When you took your picture as a kid, they sent your mama what? A proof. Buy these pictures. This proof your kid was here today and took the motherfucking picture. But your kid might have about 8 or 9 poses, but they don't give you the best pose and they put proof over it just in case you want to kill them motherfuckers and make some duplicates, which my family, whole family got proof on everything in the motherfucking house. Proof. I said, Mama, why you don't buy the pictures? Why you get the proof? She said, this proof you was motherfucking here. This proof you was motherfucking live. I missed this shit, but we want to know why does this shit work? Proof. Noun. Evidence. Noun. It's a printing. A proof of something ain't the real shit. See, sometimes we say, prove to me. Proof, nigga, I need proof. Well, proof ain't the real shit, nigga. This ain't, you might have a proof of this Bears and Bubbles board at your house. You can take a picture of this motherfucker. My homeboy Artie do it all the time. He make art. And then he had the original. I got the original red mask out there, which is proof I know Artie with the original signature. But you can have a proof of the red mask that's not the motherfucking real. So we gotta understand this word prove, and we gonna get into some real shit. Proof, noun form of printing, adjective, proof to withstand something. Can you withstand something, motherfucker? I'm bulletproof.
2020 proof.
2020 proof. I'm motherfucking hate proof. I'm motherfucking talk about proof. You can't hurt me. I'm bulletproof. I'm armor-proof, motherfucker. So many ways we can use this word proof, but we ain't got into it yet. We got to proof this motherfucker, make sure it's good. How strong is it? What's your liquor? Ain't it proof? God damn, that's some strong shit right there. What's your liquor? 40 proof? You drinking sweet water. I drink sweet liquor. My liquor is 80 proof and above. I only drink straight liquor. I don't like no motherfucking fruit salad liquor. My liquor has to have a certain proof to even work on a nigga big as me. You understand? Proof test. At school, they used to have a test called a proof testing. It's like a little pre-test. It's kind of just like the test to see do you know some shit. They give it to you at the end of the chapter, the proof test. Did you read, motherfucker? How do we know? How do we know bears and bubbles work? Because the proof is in the motherfucking pudding because we standing right here. Now, Chris, what I want you to do, we're going to discuss some words with the word prove in it. Because I spent a lot of money and spent a lot of time and energy because for some reason I had something to prove. I wanted to come back bears and bubbles looking good in the pretty set. Did all that shit 3 days in a row. Y'all seen it. They seen it. I'm testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Last night, the night before this shit, I'm up in the middle of the night. The fucking box fucked up. Let me get it for you. Talk, Chris. Talk on that.
I'm just so goddamn excited. I'm like a little ass kid. Like, this is the first day of school.
Yes.
I got my fucking lunch
You the
pack,
teacher's pet.
bologna.
You done got called to the board already. Everybody
This
get
right
to
here,
see your first
it's called
school
an ATM
outfit.
Mini Pro. I had just bought this motherfucker a little while ago. It's 4 cameras, 4 switches. I got picture in picture. I can do so much shit with this. Y'all know I've been in here happy bragging on this motherfucker.
And you know I wanted to push the buttons.
Bears and bubbles that I had got some new shit and was gonna show motherfuckers on Facebook and show the world how I wanted to prove something, right?
Yeah.
And fucked up on me. Now trying to prove something that could be good or bad.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do, write the word right there, prove in white, prove. We're gonna make a lot of words, Chris, so I need you to write it. Give me a lot of space. Go up top higher. Prove. Prove. Make it big enough for them to see it. Then you should be able to say if they can see it. Prove. I'm trying to prove to the world and I'm coming back stronger. And what if I done put my hope and dreams in proving? Let's go down the list. Put up reprove next. R-E-P-R-O-V-E. Reprove. I'm going to talk as I give it a word. Reprove. And I'm going to give you the definition. Reprove means to check your ass. Reprove. But if you know that not, it's like proving yourself over again. You said you did this, well, I got to reprove you. That check you. All right, next word, Chris. Improve. You see what we're doing? Improve. You know what improve means? To improve something means make that shit better. So we talk about the word prove. We're going to get into some real shit today. Now we're going to get into the word approve. Approve. To accept. To approve. You good enough. Chris, after approve, write disapprove. We're going to put all them words in this box over here. After approve, disapprove. Y'all know what that means, to disapprove something. Now, are these words high or low? That's what I want you to think about it. You remember when somebody disapproved of you? How did that shit make you feel? High or low? Most of the time when a motherfucker disapproves of you, it make you feel bad. But I've had some cases in my life when a motherfucker disapproved of me and it made me feel good. When I said I want me another wife, a lot of motherfuckers disapproved. But that didn't make me feel low, made me feel high. Whoa, y'all see where we going, right? All right, we got disapprove. Chris, next I need pre-approve, then unimprove. Pre-approve, unimprove. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Proof. The proof is in the motherfucking pudding. The problem with our life, the first fucking problem we have is proving approval. We walk around this motherfucker and everything we do is for other people's approval. But guess what? Nothing you can do can make a motherfucker approve of you because it's in their eyes. Watch this. Now we back into the bears and bubbles. That's the biggest problem we have. And social media has become the motherfucking proving grounds. Can I do this? Can I show this? Do I have that? Can I prove this? Do you disapprove? Do you pre-approve? Yeah, I pre-approve that bitch. I look at her inbox. That bitch look good. She already pre-approved. I fuck her. I vouch for her. No, I don't pre-approve nobody. I've been knowing motherfuckers for years before I started sharing that shit. I done met James Hart face to face. I had knew him for years before I started saying, yo, Forex is the way. Why? Because I had been proofed. I had already got proven. I bought a goddamn big ass quarter that I thought was real gold. That was a proof, a replica. It wasn't real. For $40, you can get the American Indian Eagle head coin. I bought that bitch. Y'all seen them commercials? That motherfucker came. I go to flip it. I'm early on young. I go to flip that bitch. First thing I do is go to bite that bitch. Snap that bitch. Snap. You know I go to hit that bitch just to see is it real. My shit real. Got my motherfucking coin. Snap. I said, goddamn, that bitch snapped quicker than a chocolate coin. I gotta know you before I vouch for you. You gotta prove yourself to me before I vouch for you. I done seen too many motherfuckers get scammed. I watched the man in a goddamn work suit. I remember the nigga was in a work suit, working for the city, taking pictures, sister, with the work hat on. Working like a motherfucker. I remember when he came up here, we done talked real life, had man-to-man conversations. He said, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. All of a sudden, I see the motherfucker in Hawaii with both his kids. I know that costs. That's kind of proof to me. You can't fake being Hawaii with 2 daughters. You know? Then I look up here in Madagascar with 2 daughters. You can't fake that. I watched it long enough. But before I see that, I can't just vouch for no Forex, motherfucker. My word is big. He kicking niggas off the goddamn page. Get out of my motherfucking life. And a lot of people disapproved of that. But what we gonna get into is proof is in the pudding. And you making your own motherfucking pudding. So whether to reprove, improve, approve, disapprove, unapproved, all that shit, pre-approved, it has to do with you and your life and your situation. You missing plenty goddamn words, but that's okay. Let me get you to put up there, disprover. Disprover. It's a lot of motherfuckers want to disprove everything I say. He a disprover. I'm gonna prove you wrong. Motherfuckers, I've been a disprover. I'm gonna disprove Christianity. And then I'm right back around to it and say, yo, if I could, I'll bring all the religions back. All of them right here in Bears and Bubbles, and we going on a motherfucking tumultuous time. We gonna have some motherfucking fun. Cause this shit works. When I do this shit, I feel good. This shit like a cup of coffee. Side note, this shit like a cup of motherfucking coffee. When you wake up in the morning and leave this motherfucking class, you hype and you feeling good. I don't care how many people's on the timeline. I don't care about no comments. I ain't got shit to prove I'm the motherfucking master teacher. If you don't believe it, you don't know it, you ain't got to believe it. I don't have to. You don't have to. God damn it, I'm teaching during a pandemic. Regular motherfuckers can't go to school. I'm the master teacher. Master teacher. Master teacher. Master teacher. I don't know what I'm gonna call myself. I'm MT, goddammit. When motherfuckers was talking shit on Facebook, I was teaching. I called myself Master Teacher. I made my cash app the Master Teacher.
Master T.
I made my cash app the Master motherfucking Teacher. I remember when we called Doc, Doc, before she had her doctorate.
Yeah.
Proof in the goddamn pudding.
Master
I remember
T.
when we called goddamn so many things. Called what the church said. Those things, call it whatever. Y'all know this
Yes,
shit.
speak it like you see it. Call it.
No more.
Yeah.
Total woman.
Call it into
Watch
existence.
this. Let's put some more words. Proviences. Okay, well look. Let me help you out. Proven. Write the word proven. Might make it smaller. P-R-O-V-E-N. Proven. P. Proven. E-N. Then answers. A-N-C-E-S. Provinces. Where you originated at? That's what they ask you in L.A. They want to know your provinces. Where your mama studied. Where your grandma studied. Huh, nigga? Where your auntie studied. We need to know your provinces. Prove that you from this. Nigga, I'm from 33rd. What's your provinces? See, nigga don't know what that means. Nigga just said, where your auntie studied. If you can't say where your auntie stayed, you ain't from around. Where your grandma stayed. You might just know the hottest street. Yeah, I'm from 66 Slauson, baby. Hell, everybody heard of 66 Slauson. Or Normandy and Weston. Everybody heard of fucking Normandy and Weston. I'm from down here, Normandy and Weston. If I'm in LA, they like, where you from, nigga? And they like, we got beef. First thing I'm gonna say, Normandy and Weston, motherfucker. They gonna say, where your auntie stay? Now, I ain't got no promises. I can't say. Now they gonna up out here. I love this shit. I miss this shit. This is the proof in the pudding. They're filling up here, doing this shit. Ooh, Chris, I'm like that fat girl.
We got a
Right,
Christian.
write the word proverbial
Oh,
up there, Chris. Proverbial. I'ma help you. Goddamn.
I just said
Proverb.
Okay.
Proverb.
Okay, wait.
Then proverb. Then write proverbial. We just fucking with the word proof a sec. We just fucking with the word proof. I'm just trying to prove y'all this shit work. Trying to show you why we back here. Proverb, then proverbial. That's the proverbial. You know what the motherfucker said? We got the proverbial goddamn weave chick. It's like proverbial. Proverb. We gonna get into it. I'm gonna see you with me. Okay, proverbial. Goddamn, B-I-A-L. You got a PhD coming. Yeah. That's what happens when you eat gummies in the morning, y'all. I'ma just tell on her, because I don't want y'all to think Chris is that goddamn dumb. That girl got a PhD. I don't know how to spell about it. You remember how to sound shit out, baby? Let me put my shit back on.
We're gonna call things that are not as though they are.
Yes, sir. You
That-
trying to prove you know the Bible?
No,
Yeah,
I
shit.
want to give the comment. I want to
ahead.
prove that I've been reading the timeline.
Go ahead.
Yes, Tiffany came through with the proverbial scripture.
Yeah, the proverbial
Yes,
scripture.
call things that are not as though they
Or a
are.
proverb.
Yeah, a
Like,
proverb.
meaning hands make light work.
Exactly.
A proverb is something that's been proven.
Yes.
But it could be for that time and that era.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the day, an old woman said, being a virgin gonna get you married. Now being a virgin, the fucking around, you might auction your virginity off for $200 million. Times and change. Back in the day, they said the way a man's heart is to his motherfucking stomach. Why? Because women was at home and the only thing they had to do was cook. Cooking was the number one thing. You know, if you had kids, you had to cook for them. You had a woman, a family, you had to cook. If you had a husband, you realize your husband go out there and get his ass kicked and beat and slaved 12 hours a day. When he come home, the only thing he want is whatever beans you prepare. Biscuits.
And cornbread.
Big beans. Bitch, I've been working all day. We can't afford no meat, bitch. You can't make gravy. At the least, I got some flour and goddamn water. You can make me some biscuits and gravy. We got some leftover fat back on the stove, and you know goddamn well. You can make me some biscuits and gravy. See, back in the time, that was a proverb. A proverb is a saying that's been proven. The way to a man's heart is to his stomach. It's been proven. A lot of women don't believe that today. But you ask a nigga the first thing, what do you want? Can't the bitch cook? They said women want protection and provision. That's the proverb. But now women like, shit, I got my own Coke 45. I got my own SK88. I see Omalola, she posted her shit. I got a new SK88 45 cap with 800 milligram, baby. You know what I'm saying? Some women don't need prison and protection. She a doctor. She a doctor from the military with plenty of guns. She like, fuck that. Can you eat pussy, baby? Can you eat pussy? Them proverbs and Chinese.
Can you deep dive?
Can you deep dive? Can you dip dive your face in the place? Dip dive with my face in the place.
When I dip, do you dip
I
too?
said dip dive with my face in the place. Look. Prophesying. That's when you speak. I've been prophesying. Hop said he prophesied Bitcoin. I've been prophesying myself, master teacher. We've been prophesying shit, proving shit. But everybody don't believe your prophecy. Noah was out there saying, hey, it's gonna rain. I'm trying to prove it to you. How you know? Y'all don't see all these goddamn animals lined up out here in my house. I'm building a big ass ark. I got my bitches on here. I got a lot of coke, liquor, reefer stored up. We going on the ark. They didn't believe his prophecy. Motherfucker, cool ass guy like Noah, I'm the type of nigga, I'ma fuck with you anyway, certain shit. I'm like, that nigga Noah crazy as a motherfucker. What's up?
I just had a thought.
You can't do that while I'm teaching.
I ain't know.
Yeah. Look. Sit your black ass down.
Oh, thank you.
Noah, I'm the type of motherfucker, I got to watch you for a while. Noah, it's gonna rain. He out there singing, let it rain. Open the floodgates. It's gonna rain. I'm like, this nigga Noah crazy than the motherfucker. He crazy as hell. All of a sudden, I hear that truck back up. Beep, beep, beep. What's that? That nigga got 400 fucking tons of gopher wood out there. He crazy. crazy. What is he gonna be? Noah, 4 years in past, and I'm seeing them cutting that shit, carving out, and I'm like, Noah, what is this boat for? Let it rain, open. I don't give a shit about that shit. But once I see them goddamn animals, ants, bugs, think about animals. Prove this shit. That's why you can't prove this Bible shit. Ants, bugs, gnats, 2 snails, 2 amoebas, placebas, microchondrias, goddamn tigers from India, penguins from Antarctica, kangaroos hopped over that bitch, dogs, cats, every breed of snake, every spider, not just one spider, all the spiders, and the lions watch the sheep. 40 days on the ship, the lion said, I don't eat.
We vegan.
You can't prove this shit to me. You can't prove this shit to me. But if I'd have been in Noah's time and I see them motherfucking animals show up like that, I'd jump on this shit. I see too many motherfuckers talking about. P.A. Crook said it the other day. I'm up at 2 a.m. doing Forex. My life is changing. I said, Chris, look, we're going to go ahead and put that $500. We had did it, right? Did we put 5 on a Bitcoin? I don't know what the fuck happened. That's what kind of fucked with me. It was fucking up, and then it took a lot, and we had to go through a lot with Cash App to get the money back. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? I put 5 on a Bitcoin. How long ago was this? Look at the camera.
Like the summertime.
There you go. I put 5 on a Bitcoin during the summertime. Something happened. Cash App just refunded us. So that shit didn't grew fucking 10,000. I could have been $5,000 richer. But it fucked up for me. Everybody like, you can buy cash. It fucked up for me for some reason. I don't know why. Did you fuck up? You had some legal shit going on with the money? You selling pussy, you had your own phone. Now, let's get into the word profess. Profess, proof. I'm a professor. You're a professor. I ain't no real professor. But I'm professing stuff that's been proven. See, y'all listening to Bears and Bubbles because it's been proven in your life. Anybody else can say, hey, getting up in the morning, fucking off. Y'all like, nah, this shit work. This shit work. Now, let me get into what happens in our life. Approval, disapproval. We're going to get into these words, but we're going to get into the realness of this game. Step back, Chris. Thoughts turn into things. New people, we learning. Old people, we learning. I'm learning. Thoughts turn, don't go nowhere because I'm going to need you to write some shit. Thoughts turn into things. What you think, you get. We know that. We know that. Our thoughts turn into actions. What we think, we do. That's been proven. The problem is this. I wrote this down. We focus on the game that I created, Bears and Bubbles. Thoughts turn into things. We're going to teach you how to play the game, and we're going to reteach you. But thoughts turn into things. I created a game that says, if you think right all the time, you won't manifest bad things. And playing the fucking game is fun. And part of playing the game is the beginning of class.
Volume. Your mic.
My mic volume.
Mm-hmm.
What might have happened was my battery then went dead. Let me go get another battery. Go get me.
Can I tell a story right quick?
Go ahead.
So, when we talking about manifestations and what we know, that made me think about this. Okay, Jay always was like, he gonna get an honorary doctorate. Just like it, right? And hearing somebody say that, he's like, yeah, okay, but then you still like, how does that happen? And so now that I'm about to go get my doctorate, I'm bringing Bears and Bubbles to that place that would give him this honorary doctorate. Like for me, I can so see the day when he get his honorary doctorate for the theory behind Bears and Bubbles that was created. Like the people that know the greatness that has been created.
Yo, let me test my mic out real quick.
Oh.
This battery.
So that made me
so
think
my
I
mic
had a
should be
moment.
back in the goddamn floor thing.
That was like a real moment I had up there. That's why I had zoned out from.
They probably can't hear you because you ain't got on one of these.
That's right.
Man, Action, can they hear my mic again?
I just did. I just put the question on the timeline. Is it better?
Okay. So, she.
Well, I thought of something how he talks about submit and how women don't want to submit. And we don't understand the word submit, but we submit our selfies all the time online for approval, an app,
You talk on that mic.
application, and approval. Like
That's what you is.
Yeah, that's what
what
we're
you on the
sub-
app
for.
approval.
It's for
Well, that's what people
approval.
don't- I'm gonna
Exactly.
get into
And how
that.
we
I'm gonna get into
submit
that.
our selfies. Yeah.
Now, can they hear my voice? Because I done hooked my mic back up.
Nobody replied yet.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. I ain't got nothing to prove. I ain't got to be perfect. My first day back out.
The overhead room.
Yeah, they said it's better.
It's better now?
It's real low is what they're saying, but it's better.
Okay, let me try to turn this thing up one more time. We'll see.
Keith said your overhead room mics are picking up fine.
Okay, well, if that's good, I'm good. Okay.
All right, yeah.
I trust Keith.
Okay.
Sometimes a fucking woman will just say any fucking thing. I
Terrence,
don't trust no
understand.
fucking woman online but Lola and Missy. They're the only fucking women I trust through online. I'm just being honest. Like, Lola will call me and be like, yo, your mic, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, motherfucker, he said, it's not good. Turn your goddamn phone up. I'm just playing. But I can trust Keith.
Yeah.
Keith
Yeah, he
understands
said
the
music,
overhead
yeah.
mic. So basically what happened was, somebody said music.
no.
Okay, basically what happened was, it's not an overhead mic. Lynn's voice mic, these are good mics, are picking me up good enough. But I have on a lavalier for when I'm up here. All right. We get out here and we start playing this game. We set the vibration and we just feel good. Every day you get up and you work out 4 days, you feel good. Then you start looking in the mirror for the proof of something. What it look like, is it working? Then you get fucking discouraged. That's what happens with this game. Man, I am walking in so many manifestations that I've set the momentum for, and now I need new momentum because I done got bored with life. When I say got bored with life, I ain't been proving shit to myself, but I've been proving a lot. But I ain't been getting the approval from people. I've been spitting proverbs every goddamn day. I'm a master teacher. All I do is spit proverbs. Everybody steals my sayings. I prove myself through my proverbs. Hot damn, I'm bad. Fuck out of here, Jack. All this shit. Heaven. Debbie land. Debbie. Craig.
Look,
Proverbs. Folks saying this shit. This is proverbs. I say this shit every day. I'm a professor. I profess things every day. But I started looking for the fucking proof instead of the fucking feeling. I'm an artist. It feels better to paint than to fucking just say, poof, look at the picture. I'm a producer. It feels better to sit in here and make beats and da-da-da-da than what if I can say, song up here. It's the journey. It's the process. It's the game. We keep looking for the proof. We're looking for too much. The proof is that you're alive and you're happy. As soon as you get one thing, you're going to want more. I watched my boy PA, and I still got it, and I listen to it from time to time. I hope he in the time. I got the proof. I watched my boy PA call me and said, man, I just need to scream. He went through a hurricane, and he hollered in the field, and I hollered and cried with him. Now I seen him start a business and got 2 beautiful little girls, goddammit. But I bet you that motherfucker wants some more. Anybody else could look at his proof and say, man, you was working, you done started a business. You remember PH said he was gonna start his car wash when we met you. Man, you got a fucking business now and 2 daughters. He up at 2 in the morning looking at Forex. That shit ain't proof enough for him. Because as soon as you get one thing, you want more. We're gonna always want more. But how you get more is how you got what you got before. I remember PA was riding a bike coming out of the hurricane. with 2 manifestations, 2 children on his chest. But he still want more, and we should want more. But to get to that more, he got to feel good. He had them babies from skeeting his old lady. He felt good. See what I mean?
Yep.
Feeling good. Feeling good. For him to goddamn have a car detailing, it must feel good seeing shit pretty to him. I'm just using some people's examples in class. We get focused on the manifestations, and then we get off track. Once we done seen the proof already, the proof is that we felt good. Once we do that, we lost track in the purpose, which is playing the game. I'm going to tell you, I wrote this down. What fucked me up about this game, this shit was so easy to play and felt so good. This shit came so fast and good and so easy that I didn't believe it. I lost my faith in my own shit when I started looking for proof. Watch this. As a man who's Ihanala, Shad, Oirobo, Shai, Shake anything, or Robo, Shai, Shake the under the other, oh, no, yeah, Lord. I was out here fucking sinning like a motherfucker. Somebody said, confess with your mouth, believe in your heart that Jesus Christ is real, thou shalt be saved. I said, I believe Jesus Christ is real, confessed and believed. And proof showed up because I believed. I lost the taste for alcohol, lost the taste for strange, dirty whores. Kind of, but not fully, but big for a while. I lost the taste for reefers. I wasn't cussing. I was giving the goddamn church 10% of my motherfucking income. I believed. I ain't see no proof of that. I believed and my life changed. I started feeling good. Y'all understand what I mean? Listen to what I'm trying to say. This shit was so easy. How you get saved? Stop fucking, stop drinking. Stop gambling, stop hoeing. Stop looking at midget porn. Fat girl porn. Old woman porn. Mother-daughter porn. Grandma, granddaughter porn. Stop smoking reefer. Don't do no cane. Don't do no mushrooms. Never again, no drugs. What? That's how you get saved? No, to get saved, you must confess and believe. That's too easy, motherfucker. Y'all don't understand where I'm going. That's too easy. As soon as I confess to believe, all the shit stopped.
Yeah.
As soon as I confess to believe, I stopped doing that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you saying, Javon? The proof is in the pudding. Play the game and everything you ever wanted will be given to you. I seen it happen. I remember saying in the class, I said, I'm going to get 25 bands and we going to fix this property me and George got. When my mom died, my sisters and them sued some shit and I got 25 bands. The house is fixed. I swear for God, I'm about to cry now. The house is fixed, family done moved in, waiting on the return. When we went to fucking Wilmston, George hometown, and got that property, I said, in 21 days, I'm going to get $21,000. $25,000 was given to me 3 years later, and we finally got that shit back up. It ain't no timing. When I confessed in my mouth and believed in my heart, one day I realized I had stopped cursing. For I noticed, I realized they ain't want no reefer. When I was doing that shit, I could fast for 10, 12, 21 days. Now I can't go hours without eating. The belief is gone. It fucked me up because so much shit I manifested as a kid. I said, I want 2 wives. I start teaching the class. I noticed Lynn on Facebook. Damn, I like her. We go down there. 1 month later, she's back. Chris accepted that. They ain't argued none of that shit. That's got to be a fucking manifestation right there. I know motherfucker can't go with one woman 6 weeks. People can't get one relationship. If anything, our relationship is proof that this shit worked. This shit was too easy. This shit was just too easy. I started looking for the proof. It's like sitting on a plane. There are laws that work. This game is laws of attraction. We done figured it out. This shit worked. It's laws of the universe. Turbulence, inertia, physics, momentum. not going to get on a fucking plane and be like, I'm on the plane. Now, I know the laws of the universe and gravity and shit, but as soon as the plane take off, you have a panic attack. Ah! 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 What's wrong, Javon? I need to get out of here and help fly this plane. I need to get in the engine. I need to do something. I know I can't just believe that the plane flies. Same thing about a boat. I get in the boat, going on the cruise. Halfway through the cruise, I panic. What's wrong? Ah, it came the boat. The laws don't work no more. Buoyancy in the boat, and they don't work no more. That's what I did with this shit. What I did was I got my mind off the game and off feeling good and got my mind stuck on proving something. And when it didn't happen, I thought the laws didn't work no more. Just because one plane crashed don't mean planes don't work no more. Just because one boat sink don't mean boats don't work no more. Now, what do you mean, Javon? The laws are the laws. The laws are the laws. Now watch how we fuck with these words. Come back up here, Chris, real quick. Do I got the markers? I got them.
You do.
Watch how we fuck with these words. Why I fuck with them? Prove. I remember one time I felt high and in heaven when I wanted to prove somebody wrong. I felt good. I want to prove these motherfuckers wrong. At one time, I used to say revenge was my highest bubble. It's not no more. That's changed for me. Revenge ain't my highest bubble no more, because revenge keep that shit on my mind and make me want to prove somebody, and it puts me in a timeline. If I want to prove to you and get my revenge, if I don't get my revenge by a certain time, I start feeling like you won. So this thing that I had to prove that felt good high in heaven when I felt accepting my thoughts has became low. Why are you so sad, Javon? Man, I was trying to prove to these people that I could start a school, bro. I quit my motherfucking job, my insurance, my whole livelihood. Start selling plates, doing all this shit. When I quit the job, I can do it. I don't never have to work again. I'm trying to prove to the education system that I can do it. That same prove. Reprove. There was a time when a motherfucker reproved me, checked me on my shit. I felt down. I had an old man say, hey boy, revenge shouldn't be your highest bubble. Then he reproved me and explained to me, and now that reprove is good. I wanted to improve on Bears and Bubbles 3000 edition. In the process of buying shit, trying to improve this class, last night when that shit fucked up, trying to improve took me to a sad place. Because I wanted to improve to y'all that y'all cash app had did something. I wanted to improve, show y'all improvement. Mm-hmm. This shit is what it is. I don't know how this shit go. It feels good up here. I'm interested in it. You're in it. When you're in it, you're resting. Mm-hmm. All your motherfucking problems are gone during the Bears and Bubbles hour. That's what this is. That's me. That's my
Yes, sir.
Approval. You remember you got approval for a loan? You felt good. Then you fucked that credit card up, and that same approval felt bad. Mm-hmm. When you was up there buying them Timbs and them pocketbooks and shit, because you got that credit card approval and took that trip, you was high to heaven because you was accountable for your thoughts. Yeah, girl, I know this shit. I'm going to have to pay it back one day, but fuck it. I'm going to have to pay it back one day, but fuck it. That's what you thought. I'm high. I just got a credit card, $5,000. I'm going to have to pay it back one day. I know I'm going to have to pay it back one day, but fuck it. You got to prove for it. Now you're sitting back, they calling you for that money, that interest in that same credit card approval. Man, I wish them motherfucker would have never approved me for that shit. I remember when I got pre-approved for some shit. Let's just bring these words over here. Me and my first wife, you're pre-approved to have a home built. They just looked at your credit score. You're pre-approved based on your credit and your job income. Nobody sat us down and said, how much reefer you smoke a month? How much pussy you buy. I'm pre-approved. I wish somebody would have talked to me. That's how the housing mortgage failed. They killed everything. Everyone's pre-approved. And then, because I was pre-approved, when I went in there, they started to see some things didn't add up. They said, well, fuck it. We'll pay some of your bills off, help you out, help you get this motherfucker.
Tack it on.
But I wanted to prove to the world I was married and young, and I wanted to prove to my family. I'm the first nigga in the family to go to college, get married, and build a house from the ground up. You motherfucking other Clarks is scumbags. I'm better than you. I fucked around and bankruptcy and all that shit on that shit. Then my family, you know they gonna reprove you. Where your little house at, Jack? Oh, that wasn't no little house, motherfucker. You been living in a trailer your whole life. Don't knock my shit down. I done lost more shit than you had. Trying to prove. I went to college to play football. I should have played basketball in my mind. I go home now. I try to prove to the family in the world. You a big guy. You should play football, all this shit. I go home now. I see a wino. Man, we thought you was going to be that one nigga. We thought you was going to. Damn, I didn't prove that I'm better than you, motherfucker. The second you think you done proved yourself, Jay-Z ain't proved the world he the best rapper yet. Motherfuckers that say Jay-Z. People say Young Thug. You can't, listen. That's our problem. That approval. 8 minutes over, that's good. Disapprove. Provinces. Where you from? Proverbs. Shit that they think prove. You know you can't turn a hoe into a housewife? I got 2. I turned 2 hoes to housewives. Very good housewives. Keep the house clean. I get my clothes folded. Dicks up.
He is not sued.
Housewives. Goddamn. Y'all want hoes?
Keep going.
This is
boy.
where we put the camera on, y'all. See, if we had the other switch of Lynn, you could put the camera on.
Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Lynn wouldn't put the camera on herself. Hoes. That bitch went to college. I know she's a hoe. White college whore. That's all white girls do is suck dick and whore.
25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir.
See what I'm saying? You can turn a hoe into a housewife. We stuck up on these sayings. It's new each day for you and your vibration. Stop trying to prove to the world. Stop trying to be approved. Stop hurting when someone disapproves of you. Because their approval or disapproval of you is not based on you. It's based on their approval or disapproval of themselves. I'll give you a perfect example. In this house with 2 women, during a downtime, we watch a lot of Netflix or whatever. Not a lot, but we really don't look at TV a lot. But when we look at TV, it be 3 days straight or one show. Not me, the whores. The women.
What?
But listen, I seen as they watch TV. Now watch this, how we look at things. The new trend in TV is make it look like teenagers fucking. And I want y'all to comment on this right before we get off. Teenagers fucking, the teacher fucking the teenagers, the family members fucking the family members. They're showing so much shit. And people are getting pulled into these shows. Bridgerton, Tiny Little Girls. That's how I saw Chris watching Bridgerton. I saw Lynn watching Tiny Little Girls. Now I'm a dude. When I walk in and I see this shit, I keep it real. I say, this shit make me horny. A lot of nasty shit on here that makes me horny. That must be why they watching it. I don't watch it because I've been looking at that kind of porn forever. So watch this. I disapprove of 2 grown-ass women watching a show about high schoolers fucking each other. Now we know they real actors, but they high schoolers fucking. I'm in high school, I just fucked the teacher. I just fucked my granddaddy. I disapprove of that. But if you go through my porn list, I'm looking at shit way worse than that. I don't disapprove of their shit because it's bad. I disapprove of it like, that's little girl shit. Come on in here with me in my porn room. You ready? That shit don't turn me on. So the point I'm making is your approval or disapproval of someone is based on you. I don't care how good you look, what you do. I have two beautiful women, natural hair, no makeup. They just got up this morning. They ain't got on no makeup. They ain't do nothing but wash their face. I don't give a fuck what you do with your makeup, your lashes, or nothing. You can't make me approve that shit. Because you see? So it's a woman that can come up to me. She said, well, what about me? I got a protective hairstyle and I only wear lashes 2 times a week. Bitch, I don't approve of that shit. Never.
At all.
At all. But if you got some shit you want to do, get a job or something, do your thing. That ain't my thing. That ain't my thing. That don't mean you don't look good in it. Trannies look good. Goddamn trannies be looking better than regular black women in that shit. I said, well, goddamn, what we trying to prove? What we trying to look like? What are we trying to prove? Who we trying to prove some shit to? Your number one fucking problem on this earth comes from this word proof. Real. Proof is real. But they just told us a proof is a
Copy.
fake copy. A proof is how strong some is. So you might need to be being weak sometime. You trying to prove you strong. I see my sisters went through this shit. I'm going to get off it right now. But y'all understand. Let me get back over here, switch the camera over to y'all, let y'all wrap this shit up. Quick discussion. The next one is going to run over the first day. But let's see. Let's put the camera. Which one of y'all want to go? Who want to talk about this?
Yeah, what we
talking about?
The lesson. Proof.
the proof.
Who
The
first?
proof
Who
is
want to
in
go
the
first?
pudding. I'll go. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Right.
I done already
Take
put it
Chris.
on you, Lynn.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, the proof is in the pudding. I'm still here. Bears and Bubbles is still what it is, what it do. We got people still coming into class trying to get on the timeline. We got comments saying, yes, sir, this is fire. Jay, you teaching the fuck out of this lesson. So it's resonating. It's needed, and that's what we're here for. Boom. Be the proof, baby. And the pudding.
Chris.
The proof is in this goddamn laugh that people gonna hear me do throughout this show. Like, it's so funny to me because the more you believe and the more you use it, the more you gonna use it, and the more you use it is the more you gonna be excited to use it, and it's just gonna be so fun to do. Like, looking at the rest of your life knowing I'm manifesting these things I'm asking for.
Yeah.
Bet that. You
Being
know, like,
able
be
to
like,
journal and write it down, being able to say it. We got them on tape, things that we have thought. I'm thinking about an apron, and boom, one come in the mail. We fixated on cookies for the holidays, and they show up in the mail. I mean, that's just how it goes down. That's how you play the game. That's how you win.
Because, like, look, it's like once you get over the resistance of
Yes.
caring about the time,
Right.
and you know you could just throw it out there and it's
The
gonna
time
come
is
to
in the
you.
proving. See,
Yes.
if let me say this real quick. If you wasn't trying to prove something to someone, it wouldn't
There's
be no time.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead. It won't come.
So
Go
then
ahead.
there's no resistance because you're not
Exactly.
thinking I shoulda, woulda, coulda, had wish I had done a wanna. Like, nah, it's happening. I'm just gonna throw it up there. We said it last season, and then just leave it alone, not think about it.
Yes.
There's no prescription to it, no conditions. That's how we supposed to love. I
Yes.
love you regardless. I love you
Regardless.
now. I loved you
Right
then.
now.
I'm gonna love you forever. I'm gonna love you fucked up. I'm gonna love you and you're good, you're bad, you're ugly. I just love you. So that's how we play the game. We green about it. I'm bubbling up. I want it. It's coming. I'm going to get it. It's already done. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Ooh.
So check this out as I get ready to go find the music, get out. I want to say this to the people. This shit works, man. And we got to talk about the real shit. This shit work. It costs. It's time consuming. We need you to help us keep the lights on and keep doing this shit. Because at the end of the day, your contribution helps your life and it helps our life. You see what I'm saying? Take this shit serious as a class.
For real.
Take notes.
Yeah.
Come to class on time. I take this shit very seriously. I've been up early. Them words, that's my knowledge. I got 100 more words that got the word prove in it. You see what I'm saying? I just picked the ones that I knew y'all would know or have heard. So that's my knowledge. That's just like Hop and his knowledge. Any knowledge you got, Dr. O, any knowledge you got, that's my knowledge. So I'm teaching this class. Come to class on time. Share the class. Let people know we're doing it in the Clark Sisters page. Some reason YouTube, somebody hacked my YouTube account, flagged my YouTube account saying that I post child content. So when you post child content, they won't let you have the comment zone. And we definitely want people to have the comment zone. But I'm telling you, when you remove trying to prove something to somebody, there is no time. There is no time. When you stop seeking people's approval, there is no time. We come to these apps every day looking to prove, looking for approval, looking to be reapproved. I don't need nobody to reapprove this class for me. This shit work. Nobody in this class has to reapprove it. The things we think about, I'm like, well, what if somebody's seen it before? Say, oh, it ain't good. Oh, it don't look different. It ain't good as the last time. Last time was better. I'm from generation 1. I'm from generation 2. I'm from generation... All those things had me going into anxiety about some strangers that I'm volunteering to do something for, hoping that they bless me back. Like, I'm the pastor. I'm the pastor of this class.
For real.
My life and the momentum that I have, and people can tell and attest to proof, the momentum and the things that people have done. When you come lead this class, you go work out. When you lead this class, you go eat right. When you lead this class, you don't go straight to social media. This is like a drink in a cup, a morning cup of coffee. It's a morning cup of coffee, and it feels good, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So y'all wrap it up. Chris, you say something while I go look for this song. Let's see. It's switching to Lynn, so it's gonna switch to you. Lynn, you go. Then I'm.
Well, you know, I'm just happy and ecstatic to be alive and back in class. Woo, woo. Yes, baby. Black Monopoly, Clark Studios, Jay Clark, Sister Chris, Sister Lynn. I'm so happy to see all of my blue dots on the timeline, and I already know we're going to get it in. It's Manifestation City, baby.
Okay, Chris, I'm trying to find the Clark Sisters album so we can get out of here on that. Celebrate your body. Let's see. Chris, let me switch it to you real quick.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, I'm like, yo, people be asking about husband, wife. Like, I get to learn at the Guru feet. That's like, people don't understand that. That shit is so much bigger to me than how people see just being a husband and a wife, just the ability to learn and grow with somebody. And even calling it learn and grow, like grow.
Or how people look at you from the outside and look at your relationship and they don't approve or approve, or you know what I mean? It's just so many things that people look at y'all life.
I said to Coley the other day, I said, what's so crazy? I said, it's like people looking at me saying, why you letting him be happy? Because anything that we decide to do, if that's in our happiness, that's what we wanted. If I only wanted to make him happy, well, what I'm saying is everybody is happy. But what I'm saying is, if I'm just a woman that just wanted to make a man happy, why the fuck are you so mad that I've chosen to do that? Mm-hmm. That's what somebody is saying. Yeah. It's so ultimate of a jealousy, hate. Like, you don't.
They want it. You gotta want it.
You gotta want it and can't. So you saying, don't get at him because I can't.
Because I can't do that. I don't have that peace. I don't have that peace. I don't have what it takes. It's so many things that we sit back and we don't understand how someone else does what they do in life because we can't do it. Mm-hmm. But if we looking at it, we want it.
Yeah.
If you're looking at it, you want it. Mm-hmm. If you looking at this shit, and I don't mean people want to be polygamous, but if you comment on it, I just seen so many people. I've had friends that like, you would let your wife sleep with another man? I'm like, yeah, I don't care about that shit. We've been sharing these women since we was young. Like, shit, she got a baby. Your baby daddy came over here the other day and sat down and y'all talked in the kitchen for an hour. I'm in the garage making beats. Mm-hmm. So it's a situation where it's like we're so worried of others' approval. We fuck our life up. Lynn, wrap it up, and we're going to get out of here with Celebrate Your Body.
I'm just being brought into remembrance of a great quote, and I don't know it verbatim, but basically it's like, if you don't understand something, it's because you don't possess the capacity to pursue it. So Yeah, it's not for you to understand because it's not even in your DNA to be the one to do it. So you don't have, it's like not getting the message, you know, in church and so forth. It's like, well, God spoke to me, or not needing a preacher because I got a direct line of communication to my God, to my source. So I don't need a middle person, you know. So we're in a different boat with that. If you don't understand something that I'm choosing, it's because it's not for you to choose.
That's
so
why I
you
be
don't
like,
have
I'm
to
a
have the
zebra.
understanding of it. Yeah, exactly. Right.
I'm a zebra.
Yeah, right.
You're a lion.
So
I'm a
there
zebra.
you go.
Yeah, I always say that I'm a zebra. You're not like me. If you don't understand me, you're not like me, and that's cool. I'm a zebra. You like being the lion. You know what I'm saying? Going where everybody's saying is popular.
Yeah.
This is who I am. People that feel like me or understand or desire the things that I desire will understand that, and I don't really give a fuck more too. Though.
Yeah. And it's exactly us saying the same thing, because a lion's going to have different survival techniques and different needs, you know, than a tiger or anybody. They're not going to understand. A giraffe doesn't understand a lion's life because it doesn't have to, you know, it doesn't live in that same realm and so forth. So, yeah.
Well, family, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We ain't trying to rush out of here, but we want to get the class to the point where it's down to an hour. We know it's the first day. We got to figure this thing out. Y'all know the Cash App, Master Teacher. If you don't get a day, wait till Friday, however you do that. I don't like to talk about that a lot, but we want you to contribute in your own way. You know what I'm saying? We want this to be worth everybody's while, and we want everybody to be excited. We're going to get out of here this morning. Y'all know what time it is. We're going to sing this motherfucker out because y'all know how we do.
We sing them in and we sing them out. Woo. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Celebrate your body
Look here, family.
and enjoy your
We
mind.
sure appreciate y'all coming out and letting us share our art with y'all. Because we believe
Supernatural
art
travel.
is life.
We live
First, there must be life. Because life imitates art. Woo! And we just want you to live your best life.
where we
Yeah, decorated with all kinds of
Nobody
colors.
knows.
No lace fronts and no makeup. And choose who you want to dance with. And live life like love. Yeah, celebrate every day. Like it's your birthday, an anniversary. Just keep it funky, baby. Yeah,
Celebrate your body
body
and enjoy your
parts of your
mind.
mind. Come on, family. Find a way to keep winning. Woo!
It's supernatural travel.
Supernatural travel.
We live colorblind.
Where you need to go. In them far recesses of your mind.
To a place
You're all
where we
alone.
go.
And it's just you by yourself. We call that the boom boom room. Yeah. Woo. You got all your favorite vices.
Celebrate this life we know.
Your drink.
We
Your
live
porn, snacks.
and
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Do it. That's how you do it, baby.
Celebrate your body. Look at everybody. That's the camera. That's who I just took the boy. Let's sing it again together. Fuck it. Ah.
Celebrate your body
Look here, family.
and enjoy your
We sure appreciate y'all coming out and letting us share our art with y'all. Because we
It's
believe
supernatural travel.
art is life.
We live
First, there must be life. Because life imitates art. And we just
Let's
want you to
go
live
to
your
a
best
place
life.
where we
Yeah,
go.
decorated with all kinds of colors. And no lace fronts and no makeup. And choose who you want to dance with. And live life like love. Yeah, celebrate every day. Like it's your birthday, an anniversary. Just keep it funky, baby. Yeah, celebrate
Celebrate your body
your body
and enjoy your mind.
Hey, family, that
All
wraps
parts
up
of
today's
your-
episode of Babs and Bubba. We appreciate y'all. Y'all contribute. We see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place.
Supernatural.